I'm Nicole Frydman, and I play Ethel Merman in the show. My parents would say I've been acting my whole life. Technically, I've been on stage since I was 2 years old. My very first performance was a preschool Christmas pageant, and they tell me that I was hooked from then on, and all I did was beg my parents to do more and more.
If you could have one characteristic from Ethel Merman, what would it be?
I think that I would choose her ownership of who she truly was. She was unapologetically herself, and I think that's a really honorable thing to be. And I also think it's a really hard thing to be. We tend to spend our lives behind masks instead of just letting the world see who we truly are. And then it's their business if they like it or not.
How do you prepare for rehearsal?
How do I prepare for rehearsal? One of the most important things, I think, to being prepared for rehearsal is coming in with an open mind. I'm a firm believer that theater is a team sport, and I bring my preparedness, but I am colored by my castmates, my director, my music director, my choreographer, the book, the music, what's happening on any given day colors what we're doing. So that openness is probably the most important thing for me.
What's your favorite Ethel Merman performance or most inspiring?
Favorite has to be Gypsy, Rose's Turn. There's what I have to believe is a surreptitious recording of her during the part on Broadway, and that scene in the dressing room with her daughter is particularly powerful. And I go back to that a lot for character study. And then there's also a really great video on YouTube of her singing What I Did for Love later in her years. And not only hasn't she lost a step vocally, but it's particularly poignant and emotional. I think sometimes people label her as this big brassy belter and that's all they know. And they maybe don't give her credit for also being able to connect with an audience, even on something more emotional like that.
Where were you when you first encountered an Ethel Merman performance?
I can't remember a time when I didn't know who Ethel Merman was. And that has a lot to do with the fact that I grew up with movie musicals and recordings of musicals in my house. My family they were all fans of musical theater. So it feels as though there was not a time in my life before Ethel Merman. So I can't pinpoint when. It's just always there.